you ever heard anything like that? Our door is singing to us.
So someday when my ship comes in, I know just what we'll do. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two. We'll pack our bags and quit our jobs and have a holiday for two.
Well, we're coming into Spring Valley, Arizona. It's just a few miles west of Cordes Lakes on Highway 69. And we've been here. We actually came through this little town last year. We camped farther south of here, a few miles south of here. I'm sorry, I call it a town. Somebody gets mad at me for calling places like this a town. It's actually on the Google. It's called a census designated place. But a population of about 1,600 people, elevation just about 4,000 feet. It's kind of a quiet little place. People retire here, and there's people that work here. You're going to turn on Duffers Road here to head out to the BLM spot that we're going to camp at. Once you cross over the cattle guard right here, it's this little area right here is state trust land. See that yellow sign off to the side there? This area right here has a few spots that you can pull off and park for a night if you have a state trust permit. You can see them off to the side here. Once you get past these telephone poles, then it turns into BLM land. We almost pulled off here, but decided to keep going on because there was a spot I wanted to look for up the road. There are a few other little spots left and right of this road. Some are kind of a little rough to get into, but if you had a Jeep or you don't mind going off-road a little bit and get, shake it up a little bit. The road's a little washboardy, but as you can see, there was cars going back and forth on this road. I have a feeling. Now, this junction right here is Antelope Creek Road right here, and then the other one was Sunset Valley, or Spring Valley Road. Access Road, I think is what it's officially called. And that road was the one we did last year and went down to Bloody Basin Road. Now, this cattle guard right here is where you cross into BLM land. And there's actually a little spot right off to the right there that you can pull off and park. I've seen people, or it looks like there's been people parked there before. And then off to the left is where we're going to go. But don't take that first left because that's a nasty entrance there. Ooh. I think they had some snow this winter and somebody camped down in there and got stuck because there's deep ruts down in here in a few spots. Otherwise, you pull off there, there's a little sign there, and I didn't realize it when I pulled off here. This is actually part of the Black Canyon Trail, and I'll tell you more about that on the next video because I go up and walk around a little bit and take the trail. But we pulled into this spot, and oh boy. We're trying out a new spot today. And it's windy, so if you get a little wind noise, I'm sorry. I got my microphone on, but the wind's really blowing. We'll tell you a little more about it once we kind of figure out how we want to park here. We got a nice little spot here. Green Goblin today. We didn't bring Patch though. Whoa, it is windy. Yeah, we were at the Green Goblin. We're going to take it around. We're going to do a couple things. And then up the road, we're going to also show you the Black Canyon Trail and talk about that a little bit. So stay tuned. We've got a lot of things to do. First thing we want to do is kind of get settled in here and find a way to... We came in here, this little spot, which wasn't too bad. Looks like there's been a little campfire over there already. But it's really windy. Woo. Some little spots here. Trying something new. Trying something new, as they say. Well, this is a good example of why planning any camping trips in April in Arizona can be tricky. when you plan to come to, those of you who live in Arizona, you might know this already, but those of you that live out of Arizona probably don't know what I'm talking about. Arizona's spring in April can be weird. We can go from 100 degrees on one weekend. We had that a few weekends ago. We can be freezing our fannies off the next weekend, and then have beautiful weather on the next weekend. Well, this weekend it's going to be a little chilly. It's not bad here. We are about 4,000 feet where we are here near Spring Valley, and I think tonight we're going to get down to about 41, 42, and today the high is going to be like 66, 67, so that's not too bad, right? But windy. It's going to be windy, and that's kind of April. You just never know. It's like camping in Arizona in April is like Forrest Gump. You know, it's like a box of chocolates. So we're going to get the Green Goblin unloaded right here and then take some rides around and show you around. Got some cars. Not too bad inside the cargo trailer. It's really windy out there. Alright, get my flag. It's windy. I'll take a little ride around the neighborhood. Well, Tammy and I decided to get on the quad and take a little ride around. Check out the neighborhood. And it's an easy way to get out and see things without having to take the motorhome around. And I was really surprised because I didn't realize when I pulled off there and parked that place that we parked was actually part of, it's located right on the trail of the Black Canyon Trail. And I'll tell more about that in the next video because I do walk the trail, but the Black Canyon Trail is kind of a new one that they've developed over the last 10, 15 years. It's an 80-mile trail, runs from Highway 69, maybe a little north there, all the way down to Phoenix on Carefree Highway. And it's a horseback trail, mountain biking trail, and a hiking trail. It takes you through different levels of the Sonora Desert. And they say it's really a beautiful hike. It's just strange driving this trail and seeing cars coming back on this trail, but a little bit farther down the road we did realize why, because there's people that live back here. There's homes up closer to Mare, little town of Mare. This is all BLM land, and just off to the left right there, that's actually part of Prescott National Forest. So if you see trails that go up to the left, you can go up and camp up those. It's dispersed camping on Prescott Forest. And off to the right, that's BLM. There's some spots there you can pull off. But the road is a little bit washboardy, so just keep that in mind. And all of a sudden, we come on a jogger. I was like, whoa, what's this? But yeah, there's homes back here, so it makes sense. As we go down the road here, I think somewhere in here we cross over from BLM to private property. Probably right around this little creek here. And we were just driving along, and all of a sudden we looked off to the side, there's some cattle. And then, notice up ahead the house up there. I was like, whoa, there's some really nice homes back here. So I did a little searching, and if you're watching this right now and you're in the market for a really pretty little retirement home, that little house up there is for sale. I saw it on Zillow. I went and looked it up. But it's only like, what, $900,000. So hey, if you got $900,000 sitting around and you want a nice little retirement home, check it out. You even got your little private gate right here. I was so surprised. Like, wow, that's a nice little area right here. And I think you can buy properties in this community. I don't know the name of it. It's in the little town. It's between Spring Valley and Mare. And you can buy little sections of property, like 2 acres, 3 acres, 4 acre sections. And I did see a little bit of property for sale too. I think it was like $50,000 for 2 acres. Have you ever heard anything like that? Our door is singing to us. It's so windy outside that it's making this weird noise. That's funny. Blowing us raspberries. We have a little problem. My refrigerator doesn't want to stay on because of the wind. So, I think I'm going to just turn the motorhome around so the refrigerator's on the north side. We discovered our refrigerator was not lit because the wind is so bad. Anybody ever had that problem before? Well, I'll do a little turnaround somehow. Yeah, it's really windy today. Hey, it's working now. Okay. Lights on. We're good. Good. Got refrigerator. Yikes. I had to turn the motorhome around because the wind was blowing the refrigerator out. Never had that happen before. Huh?
No, never had that. And I heard that noise before with the door.
Oh.
It still hasn't happened.
So we were over there. I just went around and parked here. All right. Well, now we don't have the little noise on the door now because the wind's on the other side of the motorhome. I do have to keep my eye on the refrigerator though, just in case. Oh, never a dull moment. What you got there?
I don't know. It might be a thunder egg.
A thunder egg.
It means it's got crystals on the inside. It's either a thunder egg or a dud.
I would use the back of it first. That might. Yeah. You think it's hollow on the inside?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
My first time trying to break one open.
Over that way from here is Spring Valley. That's Spring Valley. And then Cordis Junction is just a little ways farther east, not very far, maybe 4 miles, 5 miles from here. And go a little farther and you're in the Agua Fria National Monument right over. So this is all Hacienda BLM land right here. That's what it said on the map. And we're about 4,000 feet, give or take. Get it open?
It's a dud.
It's a dud. Well, Tammy got her rock open, split open, but it's not hollow. But it does have some weird stuff inside. Look at that. And it was nice and round on the outside too. Dinosaur egg. Fossilized.
Who knows?
Who knows? Just found some other little crystals. That's really pretty. Shines in the light. Well, in just a few minutes, we're going to go out and pick up some trash because there's an area over here where, oh my gosh, you won't believe it. Well, that's not ours. Tin can over there is not ours. There's a few things that are like thrown out here. So I got a garbage bag and we're gonna pick up some trash because it's crazy. You'll see.
What you doing?
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go pick up some trash.
Leave it better than you found it.
Because, well, last time we came, remember last time we came, we didn't have all these little
Yes.
And we were wanting to pick up trash, so I brought a bag and my tongs.
Nice.
So there's not too much here. I mean, like a bottle there. Trash there. But wait till you see what's down in the river.
Is it bad? Do I want to see it?
Wait till you see what's down in the wash here.
What is it? Is it bad?
Somebody's left a chair down here.
Oh.
That's kind of gross. I don't even want to know what that is.
Yeah. Me neither.
We did our little bit there. It's funny though, because there's a sign when you come in on here the road. I don't know if it got on the camera about no illegal dumping, and there's a phone number to call. According to the phone, we are officially in Mayer, Arizona. And it's 67 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. 67 degrees in Mayer. Even though we're just outside Spring Valley, Cordes Lakes, Cordes Junction. Wind, it says 18 miles per hour from the south-southwest. Yep. The winds are going to die down around 8 p.m. just after sunset. It's supposed to get down to 44 tonight. Ooh. Might need to run the heater. This will be a good test for my batteries. There goes the sun. son. We'll see you tomorrow. So ends our first day here. Just getting ready to fix some dinner and watch a little TV and get out of the wind.